much for the inspirational words, Madam President. Last but not least, it is our particular pleasure and honor to welcome former President of the Dominican Republic and current President of the EU-LAC Foundation's strategic partner, the Global Foundation for Democracy and Development, President Leonel Fernández.
Mayor of Hamburg, Mrs. President of the EU-LAC Foundation, Dr. Leonel Fernández, Acting President of GIGA, Dr. Leonel Fernández, Director for Europe CAF, distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished friends. Over 500 years ago, on what can be considered perhaps as the first wave of modern globalization, European explorers and indigenous people of the Americas came through together in an encounter of civilizations. The first Europeans in the New World settled in the island of Hispaniola, in the area which is now the Dominican Republic, from where I should say I come from. To arrive to this beautiful city of Hamburg, I had to reverse the voyage made by the European explorers, crossing the Atlantic, to strengthen the ties, friendship, cooperation, and cultural exchange of our two great regions on the global map, Europe, Latin America, and the Caribbean. Of course, I made my trip to this historical site under much better conditions than my predecessors 500 years ago. I came by Lufthansa, a world-class airliner, which could be the pride of any nation, from where, at 35,000 feet of altitude, I began to experience the well-known hospitality of the German people. Therefore, without even imagining it, my country, the Dominican Republic, became the historical bridge that connected these two parts of the world that are the object of our meeting today. It is then, in that spirit of collaboration, partnership, and mutual understanding, that we come jointly to look into the future to enhance our shared values of peace, democracy, respect for human rights and human dignity, tolerance, transparency, and the rule of law. It is also a great opportunity to tap into the potential of trade, investments, finance, infrastructure, development, education, cultural exchange, science, technology, and innovation. Through the creation of the EU-LAC Foundation, the appropriate instrument has been created to promote bi-regional relations that will be of benefit to all the players involved. This new approach of bi-regional relations represents a new paradigm of international affairs, where non-state actors develop and implement a strategic vision of regional exchange within a globalized world. Back in 2000, when I ended my first term as President of the Dominican Republic, I became engaged in creating the Global Foundation for Democracy and Development, FUNGLODE. The purpose of this organization was, and still is, to, within the context of global issues, carry out research, design public policies, offer capacity building, foster exchange, and enhance public understanding in areas crucial of social, economic, and democratic development of the Dominican Republic, the Caribbean, and Latin America in general. At FUNGLODE, we strive to accomplish these goals through research projects, training programs, academic exchange, publications, seminars, and conferences. It encourages intellectual and professional development while working to offer viable action plans and solutions to national and regional problems. When I look at GIGA's, German Institute of Global and Area Studies, mission statement, indicating that it is a research institute for area studies, its main priority is to produce high-quality work related to economic, social, and political developments, related to regional, inter-regional, and global issues, I feel as if I've been living in Hamburg for the past couple of years and being part of the spirit of this prestigious organization. Consequently, it is quite evident that because of their orientation, policy purposes, and common interests, EU-LAC Foundation, GIGA, FUNGLODE, and EU-LAC can partner in a joint venture aimed at embracing a new perspective of bi-regional relations. By executing on our goals, not only will we enrich the lives of our citizens across the Atlantic, but we'll be able to establish a new reference of global exchange narrowed to the scope of inter-regional relations. I know that our task ahead is enormous, our expectations high, our determination to succeed immense. We will follow a well-thought plan that will enable us to mobilize government agencies, business organizations, academic institutions, civil society groups, professional associations, the media, and personalities that have a stake and the will to collaborate in this huge project of remarkable potential. We dream of a new world in the 21st century in which the Port of Hamburg can increase its connections with the Panama Canal, in which Alstom, the French company, or Telefonica from Spain can invest in our countries, in which Caribbean organic food products can freely access European markets, in which Deutsche Bank or BNP Paribas can finance development projects, in which Fiat from Italy can increase its exports to Latin American and Caribbean markets. We dream of a new world in which knowledge will flow from both sides of the ocean, in which students will travel back and forth, scholars will spend their time in different places, in which technological and innovation breakthroughs will be shared. In this partnership that we are creating through the EU-LAC Foundation, we dream of a new world in which we can take pleasure in the readings of Bertolt Brecht, Albert Camus, Umberto Eco, Pablo Neruda, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and Mario Vargas Llosa. In summary, we dream of a new world in which David Roche, Edith Piaf's classic song, Beethoven's symphonies, and Pavarotti's aria can be enjoyed by Latin American youth the same way as we would like our European friends to thrill and excitement by dancing on the rhythm of tango or merengue. I would like to conclude by expressing my gratitude to Benita Ferrero-Waldner for her kind invitation to participate in this event, to all of you for joining us here today, and to the authorities and the people of this lovely city for their warmth and generosity. Thank you. Danke. Guten Tag.